Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being part of the family. Please don't forget to hit on the share button, likes, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on that notification bell for more upcoming videos. And in the comment section, please note the regretful comments. Thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Why? Why can't you print it out? Why can't you publish it? Why can't you publish it, Eniyansoro? Why sending it to some people's inbox? Irú nonsense wo nìyẹn? What kind of damage control is that? You want to set the social media ablaze, right? Eniyansoro, why do you want to set the social media ablaze? Why? This is uncalled for. Eniyansoro, this is uncalled for. If you are genuine and if you are sure of what you are saying, Eniyansoro, please release it to the public. We want to be accessible to that information that you sent to Yomi. I want to see what you sent to Yomi and all others. You want to do more harm than good, right? You are doing damage control. You are setting the TikTok, you are setting the internet on fire. This is not right. Eniyansoro, this is not right. Whatever you have for the public, you post it. Post it on your page. Eniyansoro, post whatever you have on your Eniyansoro account. Post it or you publish it. Let it be accessible to everybody. Okay? Enough of this. Enough of you sending one kind of message to Yomi. Yomi now sending it. I'll say, check your inbox. What is all that? What is all that? What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of all this? Check your inbox. Check your message. Check your WhatsApp. What is all that? Publish it, Eniyansoro. I want to read it. Okay? I want to read it. Let it be accessible to anybody. Publish it. Having said that, it is high time. It is high time. Muyiwa, come out from your hiding. Come out. Muyiwa, come outside. We want you to talk. You see what Eniyansoro is doing right now? Do you see what Eniyansoro is doing right now? Mojis. You see what Eniyansoro is doing right now? Muyiwa, come outside. Come and post the transaction between you and Eniyansoro. Come and post the lock the door, please. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Excuse me. I said close the door. Are you carried away with what you are watching? So, Eniyansoro, come outside. Muyiwa, come outside. And enough of this damage control that Eniyansoro is doing online. Enough of this. Enough of this. We need your attention, Muyiwa. We need your attention. Come outside now. Come outside. Come outside. Okay, you said it, right? Let me go and look for it. Let us play it. We must play it. We must play it. Somebody said, but Eniyansoro said it himself at Arifa platform that they pay 16 million for the autopsy. Let me go there. We have to go there. And rántí pé if you don't come outside now wo orí mama roll ni o, heads go roll, heads go roll. Muyiwa, if you don't come outside to come and tell your own story, because we asked you to come outside the other time that Eniyansoro came on Arifa's platform to talk. We asked you to come outside to talk, but you refused to talk. Okay, I will play it, no problem. Let me look for that video. I'm going to play that video everywhere. I'm going to listen to it from the beginning to the end. Káwa mọ damage control tí Yomi tó lọ ń ṣe ní ọ̀dọ̀ olórí ẹbí lọ́dọ̀ Láti. Because he knows, you see, mi tẹ̀ tí ní sọ̀rọ̀ náà. I won't talk first. Let us just be patient and listen to this and listen to this.
You can answer in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now we have to differentiate between.
Let's Mumbo. Before I say anything, let us listen to it. Ẹja wo nǹkan tó sọ. Ẹja gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Before that damage control press release. Let us patiently listen to Eniyansoro and Arifa.
Heard.
Even at that, Muyiwa must come out to talk. Let us listen.
My pedigree, and I'm currently one of the lawyers handling the case of Mohbad. With passion. I think you are muted. Arifa, you are muted.
I beg, make a comot this mute button here. My hand a quick press am. Thank you so very much, sir, for that proper introduction, or I should call it a short introduction. Una know me so well, say even serious matter, me I like to dey laugh. So una go hear me as una go just take me.
How can they do toxicology in Europe for free? They read that press release. Yomi read that press release on Lati's platform. They did not sit down to ask question. No question. They just took it like that. No question, nothing. Okay? No question, nothing. The international toxicology and autopsy, they brought it to come and do in your office in Europe. I mean, in your hospital in Europe. They will not charge you. No, they did it for free. They did it for free because you are the owner of that hospital. You are the owner of that hospital, right? You are the owner of that hospital because na Mohbad build that hospital. Abina Joseph Aloba na get the hospital.
Yes, I am. Barrister Odumosu, there are many things going on now for like 3 to 4 days now. For like 3 to 4 days now, many things has been going on, and everybody is demanding answers from here and there. First of all, let me ask you this, sir. Are you aware of everything going on concerning your name for the few days now?
Of course, I'm aware. And that is the reason I'm here now.
All right, sir. Briefly, before I will allow you to go deep into anything, briefly, all these things going on, I just want the answer to be yes or no, sir. So I will now allow you to go into the matter. Everything going on concerning your name that they have been saying here, saying there, sir, are they true or not?
They are not true, and they are lies from the pit of hell.
All right. Thank you so very much, sir. That answer is going to demand lots of explanation.
Let's part.
Let me start like this, sir. Are you aware of what a blogger named Buki Chese has been saying concerning you, concerning money, concerning the legal fee? And we are aware what we had when you are being called, in this case is you're working pro bono, and there's a particular invoice, or okay, let me say invoice / receipt that has been flying around since morning. Are you there, sir?
I can hear you.
Okay, sir. That has been flying all around the internet. I just want you to, I will display it for you. I will let you see it. I want you to tell us all those things Buki Jesse has been saying. Do you have any explanation to any of them? Pick and enlighten us on it, sir.
Mr. Arifa, thank you very much for the short introduction that you have just done. And I must commend your effort for your boldness and for your kindness and selfless service to the cause of justice for Mohbad. And everybody that is on comment section, they are all welcome. Country Queen, Han Asuko, and the boss man and every other person. Like Barrister Odumosun have introduced himself. He has been on this course from the day he has been appointed, and he has been doing a great job. And it is not a news, and it's not a new thing. There have been up and down, there have been left and right, there have been back and front. There have been a lot of assumption and a lot of information that are flying up the air that we consider to be untrue. And then, of course, we felt it is necessary for us to oblige the public, to let them know what is exactly going on, to oblige them of the truth and fact of the matter, so that everybody can be well informed about what is going on. And that is the reason why we had to bring a barrister himself to come and have interaction and share a bit of information about what the public need to know to every one of us. And then we come in peace. By the grace of God, we are going to go in peace.
Home, I think we went for an outing, and I got a call. And the call told me that Baba Loba and Mr. Muiwa were online, and they would like to have a chat with me. Earlier before that, somebody in America, I don't want to mention her name, called me and said she would want me to take over the case of Mohbad. I said I was not interested. That even though I sympathize with the family, I sympathize with the late Mohbad, but the case would be as controversial as anything, and I wouldn't want to engage in it for now. So the woman left me, and I went my way. Then sometimes later, she called me again and said, "Please, barrister, we want you to take over this matter. We know you can do it. We've had so much." I said, "Okay, let me think about it." Then my partner said, "Don't worry, you can take it." So I said, "Okay, let me pray about it." So eventually, I took it. And upon taking it, I told them that I hope you are aware that I'm abroad. They said yes, but we were told that notwithstanding that, you can do it. I said, okay, once you have that faith and belief, I too, I believe in you, and I know I can move mountains if I come into it. And we accepted the brief, and I sent my lawyers who are in Lagos to go to court and see what was happening. They said the matter has been adjourned and there was no date for it to come up. I said, wow. So I asked them to do a letter, and they did a letter to the court, telling the court that we want the coroner inquest to resume and that we have witnesses to call. So we did that, and when we were calling those witnesses, we were giving just the list of maybe 4 people. And okay, we said we will work with that. And the magistrate subsequently gave us a date. And that was the first time the matter came up again after it has been adjourned sine die. Now, after we did that, I think it was a month or 2 after that we were told that there are some other witnesses in that house that we could call. And the moment we were told, we went to work. And then we did an application and we brought in those other witnesses. And those other witnesses, we had to advertise their names. And what I'm telling you now, if you go to that court to confirm, you will see that the application was signed by one of my lawyers. So although I've heard so many stories that Bukky Jesse said it wasn't us who did it, but I'm not bothered because the facts speak for themselves. When you get to the court, you'll see it. So, and then when they came, I told them, when Baba Mohbad spoke with me and I saw the pain in his voice, I felt for him and I said, okay, you know what? This matter, I'm going to do it for you without a charge. I'm not going to charge you for professional fees. I won't charge you. What I will do is that I will ask my lawyers to go to court for you, but I will strictly supervise them and ensure that what they're supposed to do, they do it. And my lawyers are not small lawyers. The list of them has 8 years at the bar. It's 9 years at the bar now. And the other one is about 12 or 13 years at the bar. Their colleagues are magistrates and judges in Nigeria. So when I hear people saying you push small people into the game, I laugh because it is not by Gidigba Oshilekun, you know, it is not by stature or by whatever that you know somebody who is intelligent and somebody who is akọni níwájú adájọ́. It is not by Gidigba. And it was Chief Basi Ekubasi, who was a politician then that Donald Duke put into custody on allegation that he was the one who murdered somebody that was dumped at the back of his house. I was there. I defended the old man. And today it is history, and it was reported in almost all the papers. I was just 2 years at the bar. So for somebody who is 8 years or 13 years at the bar, to be called Domokekere at the bar, it is disservice to intelligence. And I think the intelligence of such people should be questioned. So that was how we came into the matter, and we have been moving on. I told Baba Aloba that, look, I'm not collecting professional fee, but the lawyers that will be going to court, you'll be giving them 300,000 naira. He was not the one who will be giving them. The people who consulted me were to be giving them. But at a point in time, somebody who happens to be among Baba Aloba then started some hanky-panky, and those people, they resiled from their agreement to pay the money. So eventually, Mr. Miwan Baba Aloba said, look, lawyer, let's be giving your lawyers 150. And I said, no problem. I told you I was going to do it free of charge, but let me talk to them. They will take the 150. And 2 of them have been taking 150 from the Aloba family. No lawyer does that in Nigeria. We all know what that country is now. But because of the love that they have, because of the fact that they want justice for Mohbad, they accepted. So what else do you want them to do? They don't take professional, but they collect just the pittance of 150,000, two of them, and they go to court. So that is that. I don't know if you have any other thing to say. Okay, let me just add this, that after that, the 150 they pay is the only thing they pay. We agreed that if there's going to be any subsequent cases, they will pay for that. And that is why we charge them for subsequent cases. And we have about 3 or 4 cases that we are handling for them. And I thank God that all of them are coming to fruition.
Okay, sir. Okay. So let me move to my next question, because I think, you in the course of answering one, you're moving to 2. Now, the recurring questions that come out of this, if you have your questions in the comment section, please, moderators, take note of it so that we can ask him thereafter. We just have a set questions that we want to ask that we think encompasses the whole thing. And then the other questions that come as a result of this will be taken on board. Thank you. Right, sir. So the second question is, you did say you would handle the case pro bono.
Yeah.
Why did you collect money? I know you touched on it, but I want you to answer it wholly now. And you can answer it in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, we have to differentiate between professional fee and appearance fee. You have to differentiate between the two. When a lawyer goes to court, you give your lawyer what we call appearance fee. It is a custom, it is tradition for lawyers to collect it. They may not be doing that abroad, but in Nigeria we do it. So professional fee is different from your appearance fee. And once you are not taking professional fee, that appearance fee has to be paid regularly and at on point, I hope that answers your question.
Right, okay. I think there'll be more questions that will come out of this, but let's leave that. I'm going to be picking the question. I'm not going to go according to the sequence. I'll just pick the question. Right. My third question to you is, I was going to ask you, but let me put it this way. When you came on this case, can you tell us again your areas, or if you want to say the brief you got, what areas did you cover? Can you focus on that?
Well, the brief I got initially covers Coroner's Court. But at a point in time, they brought in another lawyer. And based on our agreement, I said, okay, once the lawyer handles the Coroner Court, I will handle the civil aspect. After all, the other lawyer is on ground and can actually lead my lawyers. So we do it jointly, collectively. And that is the way it has been going. So I handle civil aspect, while the other lawyer handles the criminal aspect, which is the one now in Coroner's Court.
Okay, sir. For those people who don't understand, let's break it down. What do you mean by civil aspect? You want to give us, yeah.
Okay, there are some, like the DNA case, the application for the autopsy, for the examination of autopsy, the injunction against the African TV, the social service, and some other things that we did. Those ones are what we call civil cases. But the one that involves the death of Mohbad, which is the Coroner's Court, is the one we call criminal matter there.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Now, my fourth question, right, would be, okay, hold on. Just give me a second. Right, let's talk about the money. I was trying to hold this for last, but I think that's the bone of contention. So now you talked about saying that, you collected 150, and then for cases, and there was specification as to what those ones were, the pro ones, so logistics, but there were other fees. So I want to ask you, and I'm going to ask you another question after it. So far, how have they paid this your professional fees? Because there are 3 questions under that, but let me give you that first question first. Can you answer that? Yeah.
Yes. Well, we've already mentioned that they didn't pay for the Coroner's Court. So for the we were given the brief on the DNA, and when we were given the brief on the DNA, we gave them a bill of 5 million, and they negotiated and said they will pay 2.8 million, and we agreed that okay, there's no money, let's take that, and we took that, and that was exactly what they paid. Although there was controversy subsequently that they paid us 5 million. I think it was the same blogger who came out and started talking that we took 5 million. We didn't take 5 million, we collected 2.8 million. And if she still insists that we took 5 million, she should just bring her evidence, because evidence is law, so that people can see that we were paid 5 million. So we were paid 2 million, 2.8 million on that. That was our agreement. We sat down and agreed on it. Then later, we suggested that there might be need for new autopsy and toxicology to be done. And we gave them the bill. So when we gave them the bill, they said no, that we should assist them. There's no money. We said, okay, how much do you want to pay? They said they will pay 1 million. And we agreed. It is still part of our efforts to help the family. Now, the issue of African TV 2 came up. We gave them the bill. They said they will pay 1 million for it. And we said, no problem. We agreed. And they paid 1 million for it. So in all the money they have paid us so far as professionals is just 4.8 million with what I've given you and nothing more. We've not collected more than 4.8 million. So if anybody says we've collected more than that for professional fee, they should just come out and show it to us.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a question that you need to answer, then I'll go to the main question real quick. So this 4.8 million, you have evidences for this, yes?
Of course, they were paid into the office account, so that can always be. Of course, I've told my accountant to prepare a statement of account for this case that will be handy to give people if there's need for it.
Okay, thank you. Now, sir, because I'm also seeing comments on the comment section. Please, if you guys can just take the questions easy. So the first question is, this 2.8 million, what was it paid for? I know you've explained, but just for people listening and, what was the 2.8 million?
It was paid for the DNA. We instituted an action that we want to know an action on the paternity of the little child. Let me say that. I don't want to mention his name. So and having weighed all what we are going to do, we said, okay, let's have this. And we agreed on it and it was paid.
Okay, that's fine. Now, the other money you pay, you said, you meant 2.8 and the other amount. What was that one for? Just for people, just for clarity's sake.
For autopsy and toxicology, we went to court to seek for court order so that we can have the toxicology and the new autopsy and toxicology. So we charged 1 million for that. Though it was more than that, but they negotiated. We sat down and negotiated and we said, okay, if you still want to help us, no problem. And that was what we did. Then, what other one? African TV, same thing. We negotiated and we discussed it, and they said, okay, we'll give you 1 million if you can just do that. And that was exactly what he did, and we got an injunction for them.
Okay. Right, so there's this controversy here that is really strong. The blogger posted a fee. Is that a fee note or is that an invoice or what? But I'm sure you have the legal term for it. And it had 5 million. Please, can you explain to the whole world listening what's that?
I'm surprised to see that she was banding that fee note all about. The plan was that we are going to have data forensics. So the family said, what will this cost us? And we looked at it that, look, this matter, we have to take it to the federal court. And we need to do a lot of work on it. So we gave them the bill, a fee note.